So I wanted to show you guys my really cool Christmas sweater. I love it and I made it and I think it's fantastic. So anyway, I am going to do the collabrakanalysis, which is just a list of random questions come up with by Collabrakadabra, this collab group that I think is pretty amazing. So let's get started. What is your biggest fear? I feel for me, my biggest fear is like a big crowded room with lots and lots of people, especially if I don't know them. So that's my biggest fear. Would you consider yourself more of an extrovert or an introvert? I would consider myself to be an introverted extrovert. I like to be by myself a lot of the time, or like think a lot, but at the same time I like to be with people and hang out, and so that's, yeah, I'm an extroverted introvert. Or introverted extrovert, one or the other. If you had to hear one song over and over again for the rest of your life, what song would you choose? I would choose 1,000 Years by Christina Perri, which I really, really like, and I play over and over again anyway. What occupation would you like when you're older? I answered this one in the YouTube survey, and I would be a teacher. What is your favorite historical event? My favorite historical event would probably be coming to America. I think that's pretty cool. Seeing as I live here now, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I think that it would be flying. Though it's probably dangerous because I'm a little bit of a klutz. So, yeah. Maybe walking through walls, that would be kind of cool. I don't really know. I don't really think about that often. John or Hank? I would choose John. What is your spirit animal? I don't know what my spirit animal is, but I'm going to go with that like thing that's in like Chinese restaurants and say that I'm a monkey. Who is your YouTube inspiration? I really like Savannah Amazing. She's a lot like me, or Hannah He, or just a lot of other just vloggy type of YouTubers. Your favorite guilty pleasure? I would say that it would be going on the internet and watching YouTube videos, because yeah, that's kind of something I do. Favorite toy from childhood would have to be this little guy. His name is Brian. He was my baby doll, and I had him for, well, I still have him, but I used to hold him, walk him around like I was his mom, even though I was probably like 6, and I don't think I could be a mom at that age. Anyway, I don't know why he's naked, but he was my favorite toy when I was a little kid. Let's see. One hobby or interest that you have that surprises people. I am a varsity bowler. Well, I was a varsity bowler on my school's my school's bowling team. So that's pretty cool, I think. And not a lot of people know that. Do you have any traditions with your friends? I do, as a matter of fact. Whenever me and my group of 3 friends get together, there's 4 of us total, we go and we get the movie theater pictures. So there's us together, and we do that whenever we get together. So I keep those. What was the first sporting event you ever went to? I would have to say that it was a Seattle Mariners game, which is a baseball team that I went to when I was little. I don't remember going to the game, but I have pictures of it, so yeah. What was the favorite TV show as a child? Rugrats. No doubt. Rugrats. Earliest memory? I don't know if I remember this just because I have seen pictures and videos of it, or if I just actually remember it, but I used to get this big giant blue stool from our bathroom, and I would put it in the living room, and I'd stand on it, and I would start singing Barney in a really deep man voice, and I was probably about 3, and I'd just be like, I love you, you love me, and I don't know why I sang that low, but I was 3 and I didn't care, and yeah, I wish I still was like my 3-year-old self. Favorite video game? I didn't really get into video games that much, but the one that I really enjoyed was this game called Fusion Frenzy, and it was on Xbox, and it was really fun, and you just had to compete against other players on these random games and it was very futuristic, and yeah, that was fun. Any addictions? YouTube, is that an addiction? I think so. I'm pretty addicted to it, so that's something. Favorite Pokemon? I feel very cliche saying this, but I really liked Pikachu. I just thought, yeah, Pikachu was really cute and just like adorable, and I'd want a little fiery lightning bolt person to take care of me if I needed one. Same gender crush. I don't really crush on the same gender, so I don't think about that, so I don't think I have an answer for that one. What song is currently stuck in your head? I would have to choose Not Over You by Gavin DeGraw, but the person who sings it that I have stuck is Landon Austin. He's another YouTuber. What's one thing you love and one thing you hate? I love mugs, like coffee mugs. I bought this one the other day, and it says Steve, and it's a coffee mug, or Chocolate Land. I don't know where Chocolate Land is or who Steve is, but I kind of like the mug, and I'm starting a collection. I have like 5 or 6 now, so that's my thing I love. Thing I hate: slow drivers in fast areas. Like there's this turn over by my house. It's like 50 around that turn, but people go like 30, 35, and I'm really frustrated, especially when I'm late to work, and there they are going really slow. I don't like that. If you looked in the mirror of Irisyd, what would you see? I would see my future, probably with my husband and kids, and just succeeding in life, because that's something that I look forward to. What are your best dance moves? Okay, I'm not a good dancer whatsoever, so I have like the hitchhiker or the Carlton, just like shaking your hips back and forth. I don't really dance, so that's the moves I got. What's one place in the world you've always wanted to live? One place that I've always wanted to live would be like Greece or Italy, somewhere over in the Mediterranean. I think that would be cool. Or like the East Coast. I've always lived on the West Coast in Washington, so maybe the East Coast. So is that the last? That's the last question. So that's just some random facts about me.